the side, and I watched his long lashes flutter as he kept his eyes steadfast on mine. "What's smitten mean?" He seemed to think about it for a moment before shrugging slightly. "Heck if I know. Probably that I'm doing something silly again." "Did—" I swallowed thickly. "Did the rooster die?" His light brows furrowed. "Yeah, Daisy, it's dead." Wetness trailed down the side of my cheek, escaping into my messy blonde hair. "Don't cry." Quinn's face crumpled, and he squeezed my hand. "Hey, maybe we can bury him." Sniffling, I asked, "Really? How?" He smiled and let go of my hand, getting up before grabbing it again to help me to my feet. "Come on, I'll show you." We raced each other back to the barn, the sky now blanketed in black, and heard Quinn's mom calling him from the porch of their big ranch-style home. He hollered, "2 minutes, Mama." Grabbing the kid-sized shovel from the set he'd gotten last Christmas, he led me over to the willow tree in the back field, where our favorite tire swing swung gently in the breeze. Sitting down, I watched as Quinn struggled to dig, then decided to help him. I got on my hands and knees, digging at the dirt with my hands, until we had a shallow hole that just might be big enough for the poor rooster. Sitting on the tire swing, I watched as he raced back to the barn, listening to the sound of the crickets chirping, while the cool air washed over my flushed cheeks. He returned 5 minutes later, telling me to close my eyes. I did, knowing what he was about to pull from the sack in his hands. I heard the dead rooster tumble to the dirt with a thud. "Okay, want me to cover him up?" Nodding, I opened my eyes but kept them averted while he shoveled the dirt into the hole we'd dug. When he'd finished, I quickly collected some rocks from the nearby creek and placed them in the shape of a star on top of the dirt mound. "Why a star?" Quinn asked. "So he's not alone. He can play with the other roosters and chickens in the sky in his dreams." Quinn was looking at me funny when I stood, brushing the dirt from my hands onto my pants. "What?" I asked absently and started walking back to his house. "I'm gonna marry you someday, Daisy June." My breathing stopped at the same time my feet did. Spinning around, I stuck my hands on my hips and planted a smirk on my face, hoping it hid the weird feeling bubbling in my tummy. "Really?" He nodded, grinning like he did when he acted like he knew everything. "Yep. One day, after we get done with college and I take over this farm, you'll be my wife." He stepped closer, and my heart started beating scary fast. "And I'll make sure you never have to see another rooster get its head chopped off again." Grabbing my hand, he leaned down, and I felt the warm brush of his lips on my sticky cheek. He didn't say anything else, and neither did I. We trudged back through the weeds with grins on our faces and the stars glowing behind us like a smiling audience. I didn't realize what had happened at the time, why I felt like I could hear my heart echoing in my ears, or why I couldn't stop smiling for days afterward. Looking back, I realized that was the first time Quinn Burnell stole a huge chunk of my heart. 2. Daisy. Present. Unpacking my comforter from one of the last boxes, I tried not to roll my eyes. "Mom, you seriously left like an hour ago. I'm fine." She made a whining noise in my ear. "Oh, I'm sorry." Sniffling, she murmured, "You're just going to be so far away. I thought I could handle it, and, oh, hell. Just let me wallow and worry for a little longer, okay? I need it." I wedged my phone between my ear and shoulder, tucking the last corner of the fitted sheet over the single mattress. "Okay," I said.